land down under, where women glow and men plunder. Hey there budding Campfire guitar heroes, my name's Dean and welcome to another one of those forgotten songs we all love to remember. Look, if you're new here, this is the channel that focuses on those old school classic songs, mostly from the 80s and maybe a decade either side. Anyway, this one is an absolute beauty from 1981 from the Aussie band Men at Work, Down Under. This was voted the second most Aussiest song of all time by a well-known poll here in Australia. Now next week I'm going to bring you the number one Aussiest song, but today it's about this song, Down Under. Let's get into breaking the song down with the chords and the strumming and everything you need to know how to play this song. So at face value, this song is pretty easy to play on guitar. It's got 4 basic chords, but there's a little bit more to it and I'm going to break that down. I'm going to really get into the strum a bit for you guys today. Colin Hayes plays this on B minor, but I've transposed it to make it as simple as possible for you guys. So we're going to do it on the E minor. It's got a C major 7, it's got a D, and it's got a G. And yes, you're going, what's going on there, Dean? Your chords look like they're upside down. That's because I'm a left-hand guitar player playing on a right-hand strung guitar, but don't let that worry you, alright? I'll put up all the chord patterns on the screen here and you just follow along. I've got the same challenges as you. I just got to get my fretting fingers in the right place, got to do the right thing at this end of the guitar, and that's how I learnt, and you can follow along with me now. And as always, I do a free song sheet. Don't forget to download it. The link will be below. It's on my Patreon page. And hey, if you get value out of this lesson, then maybe, check out my Patreon page and maybe consider becoming a member of the Campfire Guitar Hero band. Okay, the entire song is made up of 2 major patterns. I'll do the first one now for you, which is the verse, and it's based on the E minor to a D to an E minor, quick transition, C major 7, D, E minor, D, E minor, C major 7, D. Traveling in a fried out combi, in a hippie trail left full of zombie. You know how the song goes. That's the first phrase. The second one is the chorus. It starts on the G and it's a 4-chord circle. G, D, E minor, C major 7. And then a quick transition up to the D. Let me show you how it goes now. You come from a land down under, G, D, E minor, C major 7, D, G, D, E minor, C major 7, D. Better run, better take cover. So there's the 2 basic phrases. Now you know the chord transitions. Let's get into the strumming, which I think is the signature element to the song. Hey folks, if this sort of music is your thing on guitar, then you'll definitely want to check out my new songbook. It features the best songs from all of my YouTube tutorials in the first year. All of them sound great around a campfire, so check out the link in the description below and you will have an instant song repertoire. Right, the foundational strum to this song is what I call the chicka chicka boom strum. And I'll just mute the strings. It sounds like this. Chicka chicka boom, chicka chicka boom. So the chicka is the down up, okay? Chicka, chicka, and then boom. Boom is a down strum, a heavier down strum with an emphasis on those bass strings, and then I'm muting the string as I finish that down strum, right? It's the block or the down strum, all right? So chicka chicka boom, chicka chicka boom. Me, chicka chicka boom. On a hippie trail that full of zombie, chicka chicka boom. I met a strange lady, boom, chicka chicka boom. Really nervous, chicka chicka boom. In and gave me breakfast. You can find out combi on a hippie trail that full of zombie. Chicka chicka boom, chicka chicka boom, chicka chicka boom, chicka boom, chicka. Chicka chicka boom, chicka chicka boom, chicka chicka boom, chicka boom, chicka boom. And then of course the chorus is the same sort of pattern, but we're back to that G. Do you come from a land down under? Chicka chicka boom, chicka boom, chicka boom. Chicka chicka boom, chicka chicka boom, chicka boom, chicka boom. Can you hear that thunder? Chicka boom, chicka boom, chicka boom. You better run, better take cover. why am I showing you the song? Well, in the lead up to Australia Day, I usually bring out a couple of Australian classic songs, ones that aren't just known in Australia but around the world. And this song was probably one of the most successful Aussie songs of all time. I didn't realise it made #1 on the US billboards for 4 weeks back in 1981. That's super impressive. And I know I've got a lot of US viewers, so you guys should surely know this song. Now, the background to this song, it's all about an Australian traveller talking about how great Australia is. But that aside, it's one of those epic anthem songs in Australia. When you grow up here, it's one of those ones, if it's played in a pub, everyone sings along to it. And I equate this one to probably the Journey song, Don't Stop Believin'. I know that's almost like an unofficial American anthem. When I've been there, everyone sings along to that. Well, this is the Australian version. So there you have it, folks. That's Down Under from Men at Work. Now, next week, as I said, I'm bringing you the #1 most Aussiest song voted of all time. I wonder what that'll be. I'll tell you what, it's an absolute classic and you can't miss it. But make sure you click here to check out the top 10 Campfire guitar songs of all time. It is the must-see playlist.